Hi, everyone. It's me, Dr. Stacy Betancourt, with another edition of Making Sense with Dr. Stacy. Today, we're going to talk about patience. But before we do, last week I called us out as a judgmental society. And it resonated with people as I've never had so many views. And I'm very grateful for you, for those who tuned in. Thank you so much. And with that being said, we're going to tackle patience. Now, sadly, when we aren't judging others, we are an impatient society. Don't think you are? Well, I want you to think about this. I'm going to say some phrases and I'll give you some scenarios and I want you to think about it. Sitting in traffic, standing in line at the grocery store, waiting for a parking place at the bank, waiting for a parking place at the mall during Christmas season, waiting for a repair person to come to your house. See where I'm going with this? These phrases and scenarios should trigger some idea in your mind that these are not pleasant things. And yet some of these things we deal with every day with the same impatience. And it's interesting to me because we are so impatient. And I think I have a couple of ideas as to why. And if you don't agree, or if you have others, drop them in the comments below. But here's the thing. We are so used to technology. The advancements in technology have been incredible. A simple thing is turning on the television. We have a button for that. I used to be the button. My mom needed a different channel. That was me changing the channel, turning the dial. That's what I'm doing. Yes, we turned the dial. And now, if that TV doesn't come on right away, and if the station doesn't come on right away, we get impatient. If our internet lags, we get impatient. It used to be you can turn on your internet, go make a sandwich, come back, and your internet would be on. We have grown to be such I want it now and I want it delivered society. And is that healthy? No, it's really not. And the thing is there are countless scenarios that we can look at. Yes, I use notes that we can look at and compare to how things were different before. And we were forced to be patient because there was no alternative. So I think about the things that people complain about in traffic. We have that driver that's following too close, zigzagging through cars. Yes, I can be an impatient driver. I see that within myself. So I'm talking to myself as much as I'm talking to all of you. The question is why? A study done in 2022, done by Caltrans, said that 3,600 traffic fatalities, that's deaths, and 13,000 severe injuries. Of those that occurred in that calendar year, 34% were credited to speeding and aggressive driving. Let that resonate. And the idea is, if that doesn't advocate for us to all adopt some patience, I don't know what will. When I saw that, I think about and I've never been one of those drivers that zigzags through traffic. I don't do that. I am not one of those that will follow too close and drive aggressively. I don't do that. Have I been impatient? Yes, I live on a mountain road. Talk about an education in patience. And again, I'm saying this as much for me as I'm telling you. It's not just driving, it's everything. So what happened to our sense of patience? And how do we take it back? I think a lot of that has to do with kindness, being kind to others. Instead of complaining how slow the cashier is scanning your groceries, how about striking up a conversation with someone next to you? If they don't want to talk, cool. If you don't want to talk, that's great. But if you find yourself getting anxious and filled with anxiety because you have to wait, then get in the habit of bringing your headphones, plug into your cell phone, listen to pleasant music, calm yourself down, be aware of your behavior and change it, because really only you can make those changes. So preachy, maybe. Necessary, 3,600 deaths, 13,000 serious injuries, 34% credited to speeding and aggressive driving. That alone makes me rethink my process. And I encourage you to try it. Do something to bring yourself down, to make yourself be more comfortable and relaxed. And remember, everyone is on a journey and you don't know what their journey is. Treat others with grace. That's the whole point. Treat others with grace. Treat yourself with grace. Enjoy your journey. It shouldn't be a race. Enjoy the journey. So for now, this week, that's it. This is Dr. Stacy Betancourt with another edition of Making Sense with Dr. Stacy, and I will see you next week. Be patient, be kind.